And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Mookie Betts. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Pitching in our game today, Peter Lambert. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Shohei Ohtani stands in now, looks at that one inside.
First pitch, 111.
Just missed.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Right through there for a strike. Here comes a pitch. Line drive. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. 1 point of concern hitting in that 2-hole, Mookie Betts.
Well, right-handed pitching has been a real challenge for him so far this season. You know, he's just not showing much consistency in those at-bats. Clearly, he's getting a shot to change that narrative in this one. Manager has some confidence that he can get it done. I'll be looking to see if he can put some good at-bats together to get some confidence going.
Mookie Betts stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. 1 out, base is empty. Fastball for a strike, and it's 1-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So, man aboard. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swinging a hot bat in the series. He's got 7 base hits coming in. Ball one, no strikes. Man at second. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Ball to strike. The pitch. There's the strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Did not go. Betts over at second. 1 down. Next pitch is outside. And the count's full. And the righty deals. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. His second home run of the series, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 2-0.
pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That misses, and the count is 1-2. And another ball. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And down on strikes. That's the second out. Here comes Max Muncy. Just 2 for 14 in the series. Big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the finale of this 4-game set. Next pitch is outside. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And that's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the right-hander deals. That just misses. Full count, 3-2. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Coors Field. And towing the slab in this one, Tyler Glasnow. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Charlie Blackmon. And he deals.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
0-1 down. And it's fouled away. Glasnow, ready and deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And the batter now, Sean Bouchard.
0-1.
Just missed.
We're watching a former Rays pitcher today in Glasnow. He had plenty of good years in Tampa Bay before being traded. He's not the first pitcher with dominant stuff the Rays have dealt. Blake Snell, David Price, and James Shields definitely come to mind, Boo.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. In the air, center field. Outman settles underneath it. Squeezes it. 2 up, 2 down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Chris Bryant.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Gets it to first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail it here 2-0. New inning getting started. Digging in, Chris Taylor. Taylor, a former All-Star, 33 years old, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 33, James.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Pitch is in there. 0-2 now.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Bounced up the middle. Loves it on the dive from his knees. The throw. Pretty nice play there.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. On the ground to third. Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and they come away without an out.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
And now it's Gavin Lux.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
At the belt and fires. Strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. And they'll do it again. He goes down looking. So the Dodgers leave one, but they're on top 2-0. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Glass now back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, they left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
That one missed. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And there's one away.
Batting 5th, the catcher.
And now it's Elias Diaz. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. And there's 2 down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Bryant.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Bounced out to short. Bats up with it. Fires over to first. Out number 3. Rockies are down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Shohei Ohtani. The wind of the pitch.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. This to center field. And they get Ohtani for the out. 1 down.
Now the shortstop,
Mookie Betts now made his debut with the Red Sox in 2014 and actually hit a home run against the Dodgers in 2016.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Mookie is fantastic for baseball. A great player, big personality. He's played for some of the most popular teams in the league.
0-1 now.
Ball. That's inside.
Here's a rocket out to left. Bouchard pulls that one down, and there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Hernandez batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Line drive. Bouchard makes the catch, and that is that. Dodgers go down quietly. They're up 2-0. Back here in Denver, here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
The second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Glass now back to work. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And a pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. And here it comes. That misses. Now 1-2. Got him swinging.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Ezekiel Tovar getting ready to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that's in for a strike. The Rockies trailing by 2 here in the last half of the 3rd. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Wouldn't chase that time. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 gone now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now here's Lowry's Montero. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one clips the outside corner. That is strike 2. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Dodgers up by 2 here in the finale of this 4-game set. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Coors Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Freddie Freeman. And the right-hander back to work. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one misses, and the count 1-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And a 1-2 again. That one ripped. Bryant makes the catch. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Muncy to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
One down, base is empty. That misses. 2-2. And another ball. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. His 18th home run of the season. It's 3-0.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Chris Taylor now grounded out his first time. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Smith stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now, and a liner out into right center for a base hit. Throw into third. He pulls into second as a run scores.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Austin Gomber.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Strike one.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Sends it to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They put 2 on the board, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Dodgers 4, Rockies nothing. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon.
And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Slow ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. 0-2 now. Swings and misses. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now the left fielder, Sean Bouchard. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Glass now back to work. The 0-1.
Ball inside.
Inside, just missed. Called strike right there.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The pitch. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy in the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Jones in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. The Rockies yet to pick up a hit here. Going to count 1 and 2.
It's a good take.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail it here 4-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Betts, 31 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Jake Bird, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Feltner getting cranked up as well. The lefty fires.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Turns and fires to Betts. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OVP mood. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Clips the outside corner, and that is strike 2.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Betts gets his lead at first with nobody out. The next offering misses, and it's 2-2.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
There's a swing and a drive. Ryan on a dead sprint. That's down. One hops off the wall. Flying around third is Betts. The relay, he's safe.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. He put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So, man aboard. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 6-0. Freeman into second, and he's got a double. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
And now it's Max Muncy. There's the strike. Man at second. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Drifts towards it. And a foul ball. Ball one there.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And a 1-2. That's a laser base hit. Here comes Freddie around third. Throws to second. He's in safely at second. And a run comes in to score.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jake Bird. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here comes Chris Taylor. There's a strike, 95 of that one. The pitch. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the fifth. Next pitch misses way outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Kicks and fires.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And there's one down. And next for LA, James Outman. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike.
0-1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
1-1 now. That's in there.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield. Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Man on second, 2 down. And there's a foul ball. And 1-2. And that's outside.
Ball 2.
Two outs. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies nothing. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And the batter now, Ryan McMahon. And the pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time.
All these Rockies, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
pitch. Swings and misses. 7 in a row by way of the K.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting the spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Diaz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that called third strike.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Chris Bryant. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He'll do it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Not going their way. It's 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in is the speedy Gavin Lux. First pitch, and he just misses. Right through there for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Goes down looking.
The batter.
So the lineup flips over, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That one inside, and that's ball 1.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Right-handed reliever. And that is in for a strike. Now 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Nope.
That one missing inside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Left-hand batter waits. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts, 1 for 2. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that one clips the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
2 outs. Close, but called a ball. 2-2. That one almost got him.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Montero right there to make the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Offense held in check there. 7-8-9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies nothing. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. His righty-lefty splits there. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over. Nobody getting loose out in the pen. So a little consultation. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The dream of a perfect game turns out to be just that, thanks to this hit. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So up next, Ezekiel Tovar. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one sliced foul. The pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
In the air to left center. Sizing this one up. Nabs it. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 44, Lowry Montero.
Next for Colorado, Lowry's Montero went down on strikes his first time through. That one's in there, 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 7-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not looking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Here's Charlie Blackmon. First offering, and it just misses. Line to left. Gets down. Base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Now back.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Bouchard at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute.
Popped up. Lux gets under it. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Now here's Nolan Jones.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
First pitch just misses.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1
Corners
strike.
are occupied with 2 down. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one to first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. They get the force, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Lucas Gilbert.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
This one high in the air to left center. Bouchard pulls it in on the run.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. Splits the plate, and that's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyler Kinley getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Feltner getting loose as well. 1 down, base is empty.
Aye.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Muncy in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Fastball for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Slider misses outside. The Dodgers up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Wouldn't chase that time.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here comes Chris Taylor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that is ball 1. Muncy, the runner at first with 2 gone. To third, McMahon. Tosses to first. Taylor out on the play. And that is the inning. 1 left for LA, and they're on top 7-1. Set for the last half of the 7th. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
And first offering is fouled off.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
0-2 now. On the ground, Freeman. He takes it on his own, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Number 35,
Elias Diaz digs in now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a strike in there. He goes down looking. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Chris Bryant.
Ryan.
Right through there for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Hernandez drop step going back into the bleachers and gone. That one felt good. That's his third home run of the series, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-2.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
At the plate, Brendan Rodgers. Fought off foul. No question about this one. It's out of here. A gigantic blast. It's 7-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now here is Ezekiel Tovar. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he chases that one. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Kinley.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Puts it away for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Will Smith.
Now the catcher up to hit, Will Smith. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Daniel Bard, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. One down, base is empty. Slider misses outside. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And he deals. Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Lutz, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And that one missing low.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2 outs. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Close, but called a ball. 3-1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
I can't win, Paul.
Swing and a ball popped up. Rogers settles under this one, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they still lead it 7-3. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Lowry's Montero. New arm out of the bullpen, Lake Trinan.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Righty delivers.
Ball, that's out.
Inside, just
inside.
Missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. And the righty deals. That one just missing inside. Counts full, 3-2. Right side. Should have this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Now back, the designated hitter.
So the batting order turns over. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Charlie Blackmon. Foul ball there. Trinan goes 6 feet 5 inches, 225 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. And the 0-2. Got him. 2 out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. And that clips the inside corner. Two down, nobody on. Upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped to third. Muncy sends it to first. Inning over. Rockies are down quietly. They're down 4. It's 7-3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Daniel Bard. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Number 52, Daniel
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. And here it comes. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Jalen Beeks, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. And the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Here's a 1-1. And
outside,
another ball. And a strike. At the belt and fires. That one out to right. Jones in position. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Now back, the shortstop.
Now it's Mookie Betts.
And
that's outside. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. And Mookie takes. Next offering is in for a strike. And him looking, that's a strikeout. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
Pitch misses there. Ball one. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Bounce to third. McMahon. In plenty of time to first. And that is that. So they go quietly there. Heart of the order. 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies 3. And we're back. Bottom of the ninth. So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones. Trying it back to work. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That'll make it out of here. He circles the bases, his 12th of the season, and they inch closer. It's 7-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
See, ever wonder what a 480-foot home run looks like? Well, here you go.
Just absolutely amazing, Boog. I mean, StatCast tells the whole story right there clearly, but just so impressive in real time. But even
to second, but way too late, safe there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And that one is lifted in the air. Outman sizes this one up, makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. He's already homered here in this one.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-6. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Rogers in the box now. Takes strike one. Trying to close out a one-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Strike 2.
0-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Just off the outside part of the plate. And another ball.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
He's got to be frustrated with that call.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Now Ezekiel Tovar. They're down to their final strike. A one-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him, and that's the ball game.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.